In the game of global power dynamics, two armies stand out for their unique strengths: the Indian Army and the US Army. When we think of military might, the sheer size and budget of these forces come to mind. The Indian Army, one of the largest standing armies in the world, and the US Army, with its staggering defense budget, are undeniably global powerhouses. Their histories are etched with tales of bravery, strategy, and significant roles in shaping the world order. The Indian Army, tracing its roots to the British Indian Army, has proven its mettle in various regional conflicts. The US Army, founded during the American Revolutionary War, has made its mark on global conflicts from World War II to modern-day warfare. These armies are not just about numbers, they are symbols of national pride, power, and influence. As we move forward, we'll delve deeper into the core units of these armies. Now, let's delve deeper into the core units of these armies. The infantry remains the backbone of any army. Let's compare the infantry units of India and the United States. The size, training, and equipment of an infantry unit can tell us a lot about the overall strength of an army. In the Indian Army, the infantry is divided into various regiments based on region and ethnicity. Each regiment has a unique identity, traditions, and a sense of camaraderie that bind the soldiers together. On the other hand, the US Army's infantry is a more homogeneous force, with soldiers from various backgrounds serving together in the same units. Training is a key aspect that shapes the capabilities of the infantry. Indian Army infantry soldiers undergo rigorous physical and tactical training, with a special emphasis on asymmetrical warfare due to the country's unique security challenges. The US Army infantry, meanwhile, is trained to operate in a wide range of environments, from urban warfare to jungle and mountainous terrain. When it comes to equipment, there are significant differences between the two armies. The Indian Army is in the process of modernizing its infantry equipment, with a focus on enhancing the soldiers' lethality and survivability. The US Army, with its superior funding, provides its infantry with some of the most advanced equipment in the world, including state-of-the-art personal armor and weapon systems. Notable operations of the two infantry units also shed light on their roles and capabilities. The Indian Army's infantry has been involved in numerous counterinsurgency and counterterrorism operations, reflecting its focus on internal security. The US Army's infantry, meanwhile, has been deployed in various conflict zones around the world, showcasing its ability to project power globally. Despite these differences, the infantry units of both armies share a common purpose: to protect their nations and uphold their sovereignty. They are the first line of defense and the last line of resistance, setting the stage for the rest of the army's operations. Artillery and tanks are the heavy hitters in any military conflict. Now, we compare the artillery and armored capabilities of both armies. The Indian Army's artillery is a formidable force. With a mix of domestically produced and imported systems, India has a wide range of artillery guns, including the Dhanush howitzer, the K9 Vajra, and the M777 howitzer. These artillery pieces offer long-range firepower and are equipped with advanced targeting systems. The Indian Army also has a sizable fleet of tanks, with the T-90 and Arjun tanks being the most prominent. These tanks are renowned for their firepower, protection, and mobility. Now let's turn to the United States. The US Army is known for its high-tech artillery systems like the M109 Paladin and the M777 howitzer. These systems provide precision firepower and are capable of hitting targets at great distances. The US also has a diverse tank fleet, with the M1 Abrams tank standing out as the main battle tank. The Abrams is a symbol of American military power, known for its advanced armor, firepower, and electronic systems. Comparing the two, we see differences in technology, range, and firepower. The US Army's artillery and tanks are more technologically advanced, with superior electronics, targeting systems, and armor. The Indian Army, on the other hand, has sheer numbers and a mix of various systems which provide a wide range of capabilities, but the comparison doesn't end here. It's not just about the hardware, it's also about the soldiers operating them. Both armies invest heavily in training their personnel to operate these machines with precision and efficiency. In conclusion, both the Indian and US armies have a formidable artillery and tank fleet. The US edges out with more advanced technology, but the Indian Army's strength lies in its diverse range of systems and sheer numbers. Artillery and tanks add significant firepower to both armies, but the air is where the real game changes. Air superiority often determines the outcome of modern warfare. Let's analyze the air capabilities of the Indian and US armies. In the realm of aerial combat, size, variety, and capabilities matter. The Indian Army Air Corps, although smaller compared to the US, boasts a diverse fleet of helicopters including the advanced Apache and the indigenous Dhruv. These machines are designed for various roles, from reconnaissance and transport to direct combat, providing Indian ground forces with much-needed air support. On the other hand, the US Army's air component is a behemoth. It's not just about the numbers. It's about the variety and the advanced technology each aircraft brings to the table. From the Black Hawk and the Apache to the Chinook and the futuristic Comanche, the US Army's rotary wing fleet is a force to be reckoned with. These aircraft are not only faster and more versatile, but they also pack a heavier punch with their superior firepower. But it's not all about helicopters, is it? When we talk about air superiority, fighter jets are the real game changers. The Indian Air Force operates a mix of Russian, French, and indigenous fighter aircraft, including the formidable Su-30 MKI and the Rafale. These jets, with their high-speed capabilities and advanced avionics, provide India with a robust air defense system. The United States, on the other hand, fields a range of state-of-the-art fighter jets. The F-35 Lightning II and the F-22 Raptor, both stealth aircraft, are the stars of the show. With their unmatched speed, agility, and stealth capabilities, these jets give the US an undeniable edge in the sky. In the end, it's not just about the machines, it's about the men and women who pilot them, their training, their skills, and their courage. Both the Indian and the US armies invest heavily in training their pilots, ensuring that they can handle the most challenging scenarios and come out on top. While air power is critical, it's the special forces that often undertake the most daring missions. Special forces are the elite, trained for the toughest missions. Let's compare the para-commandos of the Indian Army and their counterparts in the US. The selection process for these warriors is grueling and not for the faint of heart. In India, para-commandos undergo a 3-week probation period followed by a basic training course that lasts for 3.5 months. The US Special Forces, also known as the Green Berets, have a selection process that stretches over 2 weeks and includes tests of physical fitness, intelligence, and psychological stability. Training for these elite forces is rigorous and designed to push soldiers to their limits. Para-commandos are trained in high-altitude warfare, jungle warfare, and desert warfare, while the Green Berets are schooled in unconventional warfare, direct action, counter-terrorism, and special reconnaissance. Their missions, too, are challenging and demanding. The para-commandos are often called upon for counter-terrorism operations, direct action, hostage rescue, and unconventional warfare. The Green Berets, on the other hand, are known for their roles in foreign internal defense, unconventional warfare, special reconnaissance, and counter-terrorism operations. The capabilities of these special forces are impressive. The para-commandos are adept at conducting operations behind enemy lines, while the Green Berets are renowned for their ability to organize, train, and lead unconventional warfare forces or indigenous fighters in guerrilla warfare. In terms of their roles, both the para-commandos and the Green Berets play crucial parts in their respective armies. They are at the forefront of counter-terrorism efforts and are vital assets in reconnaissance and unconventional warfare. These elite warriors represent the best of the best in their respective armies. They are trained to survive, thrive, and complete their missions in the most challenging conditions. Their skills, courage, and dedication are a testament to the strength and resilience of the Indian and US armies. They are the embodiment of the military might and prowess of their nations, and their contributions to global security and stability cannot be understated. These elite warriors represent the best of the best in their respective armies. We've journeyed through the core units of the Indian and US armies, highlighting their unique strengths and capabilities. We've explored how the vast infantry of the Indian Army, with its rigorous training and adaptability, contrasts against the technologically advanced US Army, renowned for its operational efficiency. Our journey took us to the thunderous artillery units, where the Indian Army's reliance on heavy, traditional artillery finds a counterpoint in the US Army's emphasis on precision strikes and mobility. We've seen the clashing titans of armored warfare, the tanks, showing us the balance between raw power and advanced technology. We've soared with the aircraft, witnessing the Indian Army's focus on versatile multi-role fighters versus the US Army's powerful air superiority jets and helicopters. And finally, we delved into the shadowy world of the Special Forces, where the grit and determination of the Indian para-commandos meet the high-tech, surgical precision of their US counterparts. In a world of ever-changing power dynamics, the Indian and US armies continue to evolve, each carving their unique path in military history.